So this is a 2007 Jeep Patriot 4x4 2.4 liter engine. Clean on the inside and out. A little dirty. I just made a trip back from California. About a 1,500 mile trip. The car survived. It pulled me through it. And the car is being sold as is. It's a 207,000 mile car. This is the engine. Everything runs and works. A little dent, but this car has been in no accidents. It's a clean title car. The wheels, I just replaced this wheel. The wheels are still good. The rim is brand new here. The tires are still good. Brakes, still good. And we'll check the other side. So the main problems with this car is going to be the exhaust will likely need replacing over time, and the catalytic converter does need replacing, which will affect the power a little bit, but I'll give you the tour in a second. We're going to take this car for a drive and you get to see how it runs. Tires are still good. Tires are still good. So everything goes. The doors, no problems closing, opening or closing. The back window does not go down in the back here, but everywhere else it does. It has leather seats. Like I said, the main thing, this car needs a deep cleaning, but that will be cleaned before it's sold. I spent a lot of time in this car, so the seat's a little worn down on the driver's side, but it's immaculate on the passenger side and everything. 2007 was the first year Jeep started making Patriots, so this can really be like a collector's car. I didn't want to get rid of this car, but it's just simply time, when all is said and done, over catalytic converter. And I just got a new car. I put 70,000 miles on this car. So we're gonna get in. Car will start up. Starts up right away.
Waiting to pair.
Got 208,000 miles on it. The check light has been there since I got the car at 150,000 miles. And it's because of the catalytic converter.
Successfully paired.
What happened there is I got my Rove. So the power outlets work. This car has never been in a flood. No electrical problems. Like I said, that one goes down. That one doesn't go down. It's the only thing. The AC, it works, runs, the lights, good. Brights, whatever. Lights are good. And then we slip into reverse. And we're off on a drive. This is what the car will look like. It turns, everything's fine. It's a 208,000 mile car. So remember, not every part is brand new. The big thing here is when you take it above, put a lot of power on it, you'll hear a rattle from the catalytic converter. And that's the main thing for me. Why I needed a new car. For myself personally, because I go long distances. I go on road trips. I go to Kansas City. I go to California, and this car is taking me to these places with no fault, no going. So the car runs and drives. This is my daily driver. You know, it's not going to give you a lot of power, and that is because of the catalytic converter. So every time we go above 2.5, you'll hear that little rattle. I probably wouldn't take it on 75 mile per hour highways that often, but the car, it runs and drives on the main roads as you need. It's going 30 miles per hour. Coolant is still fine. It's not overheating. There's nothing crazy going on with the RPMs. It's not losing fuel. Everything is good to go. Stops, a stop sign, and I'll pick back up. It's just that picking up that initial acceleration. You'll hear that little rattle. You're putting in fuel to the engine. Red light coming up. Car stops. On the main roads. Per hour, really no problem except for that rattle. Take it right, do a hard right. Again, it is what it is. The catalytic converter will need to be replaced for it to be a high-level functioning car again. But once that's replaced, this car runs and drives, which is why it's being sold at the price that it is, because this car runs and drives. This car is not a junk car. Stops perfectly and fine. If you put, if you don't gas the tank, you won't even hear the rattle. So it is what it is. This is your test drive. Still fine. No overheating, no loss of fuel. RPMs are what they are. Accidentally went on a dead end. So go in. I'll even put it in reverse. No problem shifting. Problems going back. Go in. Back out. That little rattle. Long drive for you. Before I take you back where I need to be. Windows that fine, accelerates fine, except for that little rattle. not get you back to California where it came from until you get that catalytic converter serviced. It should get you back to work or wherever. But there are a few things here and there that may need a repair. That rattle is the biggest thing. But that rattle is not the engine. As you can see, the RPMs are running fine. Not the engine. There's no hiccups up here. We can put it at a stop. It's not going to shut off on you. Everything's going to be as is. I can twist the dials. You can hear the air. No electrical problems. It's a clean title. And that, y'all, is the test drive. We'll park it. I'll turn the car off and I'll turn it back on. Gears are off and turns right back on.
Waiting to